You don't have to do it all. You don't have to say yes to everything. You don't have to live life on the run, chasing every opportunity and draining yourself dry. Greg McKeown's Essentialism teaches us a powerful truth. If you don't prioritize your life, someone else will. It's not the hours you put in, it's what you put in the hours. And today, we're going to learn how to put the right things into the right hours by becoming essentialists. Let's start with the problem. Most people today are stuck in what McKeown calls the non-essentialist trap. Saying yes to too much, feeling pulled in a dozen directions, mistaking activity for productivity, confusing being busy with being important. Beware the busy bee who never makes honey. Non-essentialists live reactively, not intentionally. They follow every shiny object, afraid to say no, constantly spread thin. But here's the secret. You can do anything, but you can't do everything. The essentialist chooses less, but better. To live as an essentialist, you need a mindset shift. The non-essentialist asks, how can I fit it all in? The essentialist asks, what is truly important? Jim Rohn said, you must learn to say no to the good so you can say yes to the best. Here's how to start shifting your thinking. Realize that almost everything is non-essential. Begin thinking like an editor, not adding but cutting. Believe this, you have permission to choose your life. Steve Jobs once said innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. Essentialism is the same. It's choosing what not to do so you can go big on what matters most. Don't live by default, live by design. Essentialists focus on the vital few, the 10% of tasks, commitments, and ideas that deliver 90% of the value. But that takes discernment. You must learn to pause, reflect, and ask, what is the highest point of contribution I can make right now? What would I do if I could only do one thing today? Don't spend major time on minor things. Try this. Do a priority purge once a week. Write down your commitments and circle only the truly essential. Use the hell yeah or no rule. If you're not excited, don't commit. Protect your time as if it were money, because it is. One of the hardest parts of essentialism is learning to say no, gracefully but firmly. Greg McKeown writes, saying no is the ultimate act of clarity and leadership. Jim Rohn said, learn to say no when it needs to be said. That's part of the discipline of life. How to say no without guilt? Be polite but clear. I really appreciate the offer, but I'm focusing on other priorities right now. Don't justify too much. A simple, honest no is enough. Delay commitments when unsure. Let me check and get back to you. Top performers often say no to almost everything, so they can say a deeper yes to what truly matters. Don't fear the number. Respect it. It's how you make room for greatness. Finally, essentialism isn't a one-time decision. It's a lifestyle. You must create routines, systems, and boundaries that support focus. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. Start here. Block off focus time every day. No phone, no distractions. Set up a morning or weekly planning session to revisit your top 3 priorities. Automate or eliminate low-value tasks. Email batching, digital decluttering, default responses. And remember, essentialism is not about less for the sake of less. It's about making space for more meaning, more joy, more clarity. You don't need to do more. You need to do what matters most, better. So here's the truth. Essentialism is not about how to get more done. It's about how to get the right things done and live a life that's not just full, but fulfilling. Greg McKeown teaches us, when you focus on what is essential, you regain control of your choices and your life. Jim Rohn said, discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. Choose the path of clarity. Choose the path of contribution. Choose to become an essentialist. Comment below. What's one non-essential thing you're ready to let go of this week?